Well, welcome back, my friends. Welcome back. Got a little topic we're going to talk about. This is the DBAD Preacher designed by Donnie B. All Day. It's one of my, well, it is my favorite knife, actually. It helped build this channel. Last week or week before, I made a quick short on this where I use my Australian accent. That's not true at all, is it? That's not. Let me get the knife so we're telling complete truths, because we've already had a bunch of lies told this week, so we're not going to tell any more or have any told about us, right? This is the knife. My apologies. I did a knife and I said, this is not a knife, this is a knife. Remember that short? It was pretty popular. So popular, in fact, a guy named Chris Sparks, or Kyle Sparks, or his real name starts with a W, but he's too much of a chicken shit to put it, because the three morons that buy his knives can't buy his knives when you're proven a liar. Doesn't matter. So I made a video last week on this knife. I made a short. So I was on my walk tonight and I just hit mentions, because a lot of times folks will mention me in a video or a short, and I want to make sure I at least check it out. And I noticed one, I was mentioned in a Chris Sparks, and it was this video, but on the front of the video, short, which I am going to put in the description, it says, what do you think about these revelations? And I'm like, what? So many of you will remember 2-3 years ago, a guy went on Carl Ruger's page, went on a lot of our channels, and started running Donnie B. All Day, in the ground. Started making accusations. Brought up old newspaper articles accusing Donnie of molesting a 14-year-old girl. I mean, we're going to be real in this video. As soon as those allegations were made, I went straight to Donnie, because here's the truth. I love Donnie to death. I love a lot of people to death, but old Scab's not going to be associated with any kind of pedophile. But I said, hey, brother, listen. This is what's being said. You need to get on it. You need to check it out. Donnie immediately made a response video. The people who accused Donnie of basically, and I hate even having this conversation, of touching their 14-year-old daughter, were actually people who had rented from Donnie. And when he went to evict them, they filed a false police report. It cost Donnie 4 years of his life. 4 years with these allegations over his head. He went to court. He wanted his day in court. When they got to court, when they finally went to court, 4 years into it, when they finally went, it didn't go in. The family signed, we lied about everything. They lied. 2 years ago, these allegations were brought up. And like I said, we know who brought them up. Right? They're being brought up again. Why am I making a video? Because I think it's important. You can say what you want about me. And guys, when y'all see me on a short talking shit, or even acting like I'm mad about something somebody said about me, guys, this is YouTube. It's the internet. People are going to say something, right? But when you run an actual friend, an actual brother of mine down on lies and allegations on things that Donnie has been up front on, I'm going to say something. You say, Scab, you're bringing more light to it. Look, you brought me into it. Chris, Kyle, W, whatever we know. Okay? You brought me into it. So I'm going to respond. I'm not that guy. You know, there's a lot of good guys in this community, whatever you want to call it. I'm not one of them. But if you come after one of my friends, especially dragging me into it, like I'd hang around that, I'm going to respond. I text Donnie on my way home. I said, Donnie, your boy's at it again. He went and left a comment on the video. I left a comment on the video. This isn't just trolling, guys. This is messing with a man's life. This is trying to bury somebody with sexual allegations. I said, hey, do you still have your response video? Donnie shot me the response video. I'm going to put Donnie's original response video. He came on YouTube and made a video about it. That takes a lot of guts, man. I'm going to post it in the comments. In the description. So we're going to have the propaganda that someone used with my footage, which everything on here is free game. And here's the deal. There's enough of y'all that I love. If y'all wanted to use my clips, I've never been opposed to that. And now I'm going to have to rethink all that. But that being said, I'm going to put that in the description. I'm going to put Donnie's response in the description. Donnie immediately tonight shot me another pic. It was a picture of his basically record. He doesn't have one. There's not one blemish, not one smudge. Let me tell you something. If they make accusations or if there's anything to them, you have to register as a sexual offender. You guys know this. Donnie doesn't. There's no basis to this. I'm not going to make this long. This is the second or third video I've made. The first two, I just kind of, did my normal nutty type thing. And there's no need to get all wound up. There's no need, because the truth of the matter is, the absolute truth of the matter is, it's disgusting. It's disgusting that we live in a day and age where we can't just come on here and show knives. No, somebody's got to be jealous of somebody's success and try to run them in the ground. So, good try, nice try, but it's all been disproven on here. Again, guys, again, I will post the short that was used to slander Donnie, because that's what it is at this point. It's not revelations, it's accusations. I'm going to post that in the description. I'm going to post Donnie's response. Guys, I love you. And I hope, even those of you who don't like me, you can not like me for a lot of reasons, but I hope that you would have enough common sense to know that Donnie is a father, a stepfather, a married man, and a good man. I'm a father and a grandfather. I take that shit very seriously. I don't bring it on here. But when this kind of stuff is made and said, I'm going to address it. Listen, this goes beyond not getting along. There's people that argue. We got guys arguing in the community now. And I'm not a part of it, not going to be. I don't have time for that. But when you get to this level of stuff, I have to say something. I have an obligation to you. I have an obligation to myself. And I have an obligation to my brother to stand up for what's right. I love y'all. You know I do. I'm Scab. You're not. And I'm gone, son.